Hi, welcome to Road Stories. I'm Eugene Edwards. We're here with a very exciting band, The Railers. This is Jordan, Jonathan, and Cassandra. And say hello, everyone. And I know we're backstage somewhere in Arkansas. They're about to open for Dwight Yoakam tonight. And I know I was talking to you guys a little bit at Soundcheck. You guys have just been recording.
Yeah.
You have about 5 tracks done?
5 tracks done, 6 to go, and probably some more just for the fun of it to see if we can beat what we've done already.
That's a good goal to have, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of when this may come out?
We're expecting a single sometime June or July.
Oh, sometime single.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the exact date yet, but we are so
Cross your fingers.
So where could everybody find out about the single or the album when it's ready to come out?
Easiest place is just to go to therailers.com.
TheRailers.com.
Yeah, or Facebook.com/TheRailers or Twitter.com/TheRailers.
So The Railers is what you
Anything
really need to know.
Railers.
Yeah,
The
good
Railers.
job. Okay, so now, as a bargain or in payment for that shameless plug, we to now extract from you your most memorable road story.
Okay. You got to start.
Which part? Which
Ladies
one are
first.
we doing?
Let's do Philadelphia.
Let's start with, we are still in a band because we love being so close together that we just can't handle being far apart. So we're in this beautiful blue van and we call her Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Geraldine is our band. And Philadelphia and I have a interesting relationship, to say the least. And I think I'm Eeyore, and it always rains or storms or snows every time we're there. And I think it's my fault maybe, but we are headed down the road. It's 2 in the morning at that point.
Yeah, we had finished a late show. It's probably 2 a.m. at this point. And we're headed out of Philadelphia. Our hotel is probably 45 minutes outside of town. So we're headed out and trying to get down the road. And I'm driving because I'm always driving when this happens. And I think it's the magnetic energy or something.
Yeah.
So I'm driving, and all of a sudden, all the lights on the dashboard come on. I've got no power steering. You know, it's just like, it's dead. The thing is dead. And we're driving across a bridge at this point. And so, like, there's no shoulder. And finally, we coast to a spot where we can just kind of pull in. Hey, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
This is Tyler. I'm in. Keep going.
It's a Philadelphia story.
So we coast to this spot where we can finally pull over. And, you know, Tyler's a pretty mechanical guy. And so he gets out, you know, pops the hood.
All right.
He's getting in there, you know, hoses flying everywhere. He's got tools, and he's going
This
to
is
town.
the freeway, mind you.
Yeah.
So,
Cars buzzing by at 80 miles an hour.
Semis.
You know, and he kind of looks at, okay, try it again. Okay, so I started, nothing. So he's pulling more hoses out and goes down. And we just can't get it. Can't get it at all. And so Tyler goes, I wonder if a taxi will pick us up on the interstate. You gotta try, right? You gotta try.
At 2 in the morning.
At 2 in the morning. And so we start calling taxi places, and we finally get a guy that's like, oh yes, I come pick you up. And so we wait, and meanwhile we're trying to get a tow truck so we can get the van off the road in someplace that'll fix it. And I called probably 10 different tow trucks, and nobody's answering. Finally I get this guy that sounds like he's been smoking a bowl for the last hour.
Ready to operate some heavy.
He's ready to operate a truck. And so I get a hold of him, and I'm like, okay, dude, you gotta come out. And I told him where I was. And so, you know, we sit there and wait, and it's like 45 minutes, still nothing. And so I called him again. He's like, yeah, man, I'm on my way. And so we're like, okay, fine. He said, I'll be there in 15 minutes. And so another 45 minutes passes, and we're sitting inside of the road.
Meanwhile, we've called a bajillion taxis, and we finally found one that would come pick us up. We're still waiting for him too.
Yeah.
So the taxi's not there either.
Yeah.
It's 18 degrees out, by the
Yeah,
way.
fun little side note. It's snowing. It is
Snowing, 18
snowing.
degrees, no heater because the van won't turn on.
Oh my gosh.
And so we're all just sitting there.
And I'm the mother, like the cub mom, is what we call them.
Okay.
And-
Den mom. Yeah.
Yeah, dad mom, thank you. Obviously, I have kids. And so I always have like 100 blankets in the van, and pillows, like just safety precautions. And I was like, you guys are all
we're
mad
always
about
like,
it all the
I
time.
was going to say, right, and now
Here's all of your blankets.
Yeah.
We're sitting there in silence after like 2.5 hours. I was like, aren't you guys glad I brought the blankets out?
The best part was when like a highway patrolman pulled up, came to our window. How's it going, guys? You know, what's going on? His lights are on behind us. And we're like, okay, cool, we got some help. And he's like, well, I put back some flares back there. I hope your guy gets here soon, and takes off. He just leaves. And we're like, okay, we got flares.
Welcome to Philadelphia.
City of brotherly love.
Right, flares last for about 5 minutes, and then they burn out. So the taxi driver gets there. we load up Jordan and Cassandra and our bass player Tommy, and we load them up in the taxi, and they take off, and he's like screeching out into traffic, and like, everybody behind him is like, ah.
Yeah.
So he gets them out, they go to another hotel that we had called, and so Tyler and I are sitting there waiting. We waited another 45 minutes for the tow truck guy to get. So by this point, it's 3:34 in the morning.
Meanwhile, we checked into a roach motel
Sure.
that has like literal roaches on the ground.
Yeah.
It's real bad because there wasn't any room at the end. So they say.
So the tow truck guy gets there finally.
So the story.
He walks up, and I could not be making this up. His name tag says Shady,
Oh, nice.
and he's riding with a partner in his cab, and so he gets back there, he gets us hooked up, and he's like, well, what are you guys gonna do? I don't have any room in my truck for you to ride,
Oh, jeez.
and I was like, well, can we just ride in the van?
Yeah.
And he's like,
This against the law of shit.
Oh, yeah.
So he goes back, gets in his truck, and Tyler and I are sitting there, we're like buckled up, like
We're in the front seat.
getting ready to go. and then he pulls up about 5 feet and then stops again, gets out and comes back to the window, and he's like, I can still see you. I was like, yeah, and he's like, well, this ain't exactly legal. So
Then we're doing like this number.
yeah, we did the old incognito.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
No. Possible album title.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This ain't exactly legal.
That's
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so
I thought you were going to say shady. That would be
I'm assuming he does it as a shady tow truck service. I mean, that would throw you out the mark. There.
Totally.
So,
I don't know if I would call
Is
it.
there any other kind?
is there
Oh man.
The tech check union is gonna
So did you guys have to hide underneath the blankets? Or?
No, we just kind of laid our seats back and just kind of laid there and talked and kind of looked up through the
Let's
windshield.
start using it.
We talked about how much you guys love.
Vacation
Right.
friend.
We're like,
Yeah.
man, being in a van.
Oh, this is the best part. So it's like 4:30 in the morning. They finally get back to the hotel room. We have a rollaway bed. We're all crammed into one room. At least, yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty rough. But you think, okay, we're gonna make this. It's gonna happen. It takes us 3 days. 3 days to get the mechanics to fix our van.
Because it was a
3
Sunday.
days.
Oh,
Sunday.
the first day was
Come
like,
on!
so they had like a Boy Scout under there with a utility knife trying to get it on Sunday, and that didn't work.
And guess what? It's raining and or snowing the entire time we're there. too.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So did you miss any gigs because of this?
We did not know.
Of course, it
We
was our last
missed
day.
time at home.
You missed time at home.
Yeah.
I got- Oh, you had your own. Well, guys, that's a fabulous story, and let me tell you, that is a very representative story of being on the road.
Yeah.
How's Geraldine doing now?
She's
She's
good.
good.
She's good old Bessie.
She's up and
I
running.
mean, how many miles have we put on that girl?
She's sitting at like 148, 49 right now.
Yeah.
So
She had 30 on her like
Yeah.
3 years ago.
We're
Get up
pretty
there.
hardcore.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great to hear.
She's a trooper.
Well, for the Railers and for Geraldine, I'm Eugene Edwards. This has been Road Stories. Please find out about these guys at therailers.com, Facebook/therailers,
Yeah.
and also Twitter/therailers.
Yep, there we go.
All right.
Easy breezy.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
See ya.